Obviously, Coach, 3 wins, but a lot of memories for this team off the court to kind of, wrap up the basketball portion of this trip. But just talk about, the overall trip and what it means for this group to not only get 3 wins, but to, continue to build the bond and what's going to help this team be successful when the season starts.
Yeah, the trip is obviously great for our camaraderie and being able to bond like you just touched on. These guys have had a great time. We still have a couple more days left on the trip. And that's what it was about. Coach made it pretty clear coming over here that sure, winning and losing, those types of things are always important in our program, but it was more about playing the right way and then off the court, being able to become a true family. And so to an extent, we're a little tired of each other right now because we've been around each other for 5 or 6 straight days, but the guys have had a great time doing everything. It's been an awesome experience.
Over the 3 games, it seems like a lot of players have had different moments at different times, and just kind of talk about the balance that this group has shown over the 3 games.
Yeah, I think with this team we have more depth than we did last year. Obviously, some specific instances from individuals where they've scored a lot of points. Josh Hubbard, guys like that. Some of the newer guys have come out and really shown why we recruited them. But with the depth that we have on this team, I think we have the ability any given night that it can be anybody to produce points or anybody that can lead us in scoring. And then you have great depth along the big guy in the front line as well. With bodies that we can just run out there. Even though Murphy was sick tonight, you run some other guys out there, and guys are rebounding and playing hard. And so the depth is something that we're excited about because at times we didn't really have that last year.
To say, you start the first half with Tolu scoring 7 straight points. You start the second half with Josh scoring 11 straight points. Just talk about those two specifically, and they can kind of take over games when maybe their team needs it.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're playing a little bit different offensively through the summertime, and so Tolu's taking some time to get used to how we're trying to use him within the framework of what we kind of put in offensively. And I think early on he did a good job of establishing that presence that he brings to the game every single night. And then obviously Josh and his ability to make shots and to score that's highly acclaimed through his high school career. Continue to do it on this trip, and he's done it all summer. And so again, I think that shows our balance as a team. That any given night, it could be any of those types of guys that do it for us.
Perfect. Thank you, Coach. Hail State.
Hail State.
Hey, Tolu, obviously, 3 wins for this team, but, the basketball is just a side piece of it. Your teammates came overseas and, got to bond and build a brotherhood. What does that mean for this group, as the season gets ready to come in a couple months?
It means everything, man. I think building a bond for your team, obviously essential for every team, every good team. And I think we're doing a great job of doing that. So I just had a great time with my team, and we're going to go back to the drawing board.
To say your best game of the 3 games today, you got the team started off really well with 7 quick points, got into double figures, started to kind of do the Tolu things that Tolu tends to do, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I was just playing. I guess I really wanted to see the young guys play, and I was just excited to see everybody play, but I guess I scored a little bit.
Talk about those young guys, those new guys that really stuck out to you. Little Hub had a good 3 games, didn't he?
Yeah. Obviously, everybody did a great job. I think Josh had a phenomenal Portugal trip. Adrian showed a lot of spark. I think a lot of new guys did a lot of great things. So I think we got the right pieces for a good team this year.
And then lastly, how do you kind of carry this momentum over? Last year, the NCAA tournament was great, but there are bigger goals this year. It's not about just making the tournament. It's about, going far in the tournament and how these type of experiences can help you guys do that.
Yeah, I mean, with the pieces we have, I just feel like early on I came back to win the whole thing. And I think we got a great chance to do this. So that's what we're going to do.
All right, thanks, Steve. Appreciate it.